Hiya, welcome to this video. Is this a prep series video?
Yes.
Oh, another prep series video. Coming at you from Gymshark IQ. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but we're down here today because it's quite an exciting day. So I know we spoke of this in the last prep and things didn't go to plan. So I was actually designing my own board shorts with Gymshark last year as we went into the 2024 Mr. Olympia. They didn't go to plan because we just couldn't get the fit right. Alta, I spent months and months and months. I think we did about 9 rounds of sampling, 4 or 5 different factory visits to get them perfect, to get them right. And I didn't want anything less than what Alta were. Gymshark, although we tried it, we just couldn't get it back then, but now we can. So this is the first day I'm seeing, even though we're only 11 weeks out from the 2025 Mr. Olympia, that the board shorts are ready. They feel like they've perfected them. I haven't seen them all the year. I'm excited to see what they look like. I've had an input so far on the design, the colorways. You'll probably guess what the colorway is, but we're having a couple of colorways. I'm going to get on in there, check them out, see if there's any amendments need making, because obviously we're 11 weeks out from the Olympia. And although I'd love to still represent Alta on the Olympia stage, I feel like I have abused those blue ombre shorts. I think I've worn them, well, the last 2 Olympias, the New York Pro, so yeah, I can't really wear them again. So yeah, let's get on in, go check it out.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice.
Everyone seems to be like, oh, this is last year, he's retired. I'm like, oh, thanks. Hello. Yeah.
I've graded it for our customer and then obviously we're fitting it on Josh. Yeah, you can try mine, yes. Yeah. I've got...
I know, that's age, right? That's bad, isn't it? I pulled it twice on the way down to stretch my hip out and I'm like, God, this is not good.
That's why people think that you're retiring now.
That is why, yeah. I know it is.
All the injuries.
But
yeah, who wants to try
I haven't even told
first?
anyone about the injuries. Let Josh put them on first, so we'll see if you can...
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you want to put on?
Amazing. It sits well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Feel comfortable with them?
In the best way, they feel like the Alta ones.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's what. Yeah. But yeah, there's no pull on them too much. Just remember before they were pulling everywhere. Weren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. So awesome. Are they scrunching anywhere?
No.
Yeah. I like them.
Right, would you wear them on the Olympia stage?
I will be wearing them on the Olympia stage, yeah.
They've already decided you?
They've already decided, and then typically they'll send you away, and then they make the rest fight, and they bring other people out to fight against them.
That must be a nice feeling.
Oh, it's the best feeling ever. Yeah, it was not last year, the year before, when I was ranked 7th, and then they pulled me in Brandon back to top 2. But yeah, right, lovely, thank you. Just don't do a show before me and wear them before me. I just thought that.
I'll do my best.
I just think I'll be one in 5 weeks. I was like, I was even backstage, I had them on. I just didn't feel comfortable enough. Wow, I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I'll enjoy wearing them this year. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, because we put the elastic, we tried the elastic last time, that was my fault, that. I actually got a white pen, that was disastrous.
Are you training now?
I'm going to eat first.
So do I need to ask for their second counter samples?
It's around until 12 and eat a refill, but
So, we couldn't show too much of that. We're going to obviously little teasers of what's just been happening in that room, but very exciting. I'm over the moon with what they've shown me. Like I say, we know what it is. We know it's board shorts. We've talked about it. But like I say, last year didn't go to plan, and I really wanted this year to be spot on. So we've got Josh here. I don't know if you guys know Josh. Hi guys. WMBF World Champion, natural. So massive kudos to this kid. He's been helping along the way as well. So you compete quite regularly, don't you? So how long have you been competing for now?
I did my first show in 2019. I've done 16 shows since then. Like Ryan said, everything's on the natural side, but I do like to compete against enhanced bodybuilders. Just you know, see what naturals are capable of.
And the thing is, I wanted him to be helping with this side of things as well, because he's actually wore Alta a fair few times on. Did you wear it when you won the Worlds?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so he's represented Alta for me, which I think is a massive what's the word, compliment to me. So massively appreciate that. So I wanted his help in the design, the fit, because it's all right what I like, but it's also what other competitors like as well, and they need to feel comfortable on stage as well. So you're over the moon with it. You've been down probably, what, how many times?
I've been down at least twice a month for the last 6 months.
This is only my second time, so I've kind of slacked on that front. But he's done a great job because they look brilliant. The colourways are perfect. Again, I can't say too much, but the release date will be for the Olympia, and I'm going to be representing them on that Olympia stage. So you have to wait and see.
I've been involved in the bodybuilding game for 40 years. Well, it's the same really for every class. Shape, condition, and size.
And that's something I obviously struggled with over the years. I think it was it 2000?
I think a lot of people do. A lot of people do, you know.
So, like, do you think it's evolved? So, from when it first came out in, was it 2013? Was the first men's physique?
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. Well, look at Mark Anthony.
Yes.
It's whether the front looks better than the back, or whether the back looks better than the front.
The rest of it doesn't matter. You're ready. So that's quite a simple way of looking at things.
Once you hate it, it's over. It's done.
That's when I'm at my happiest. And it's like, when people talk about retirement for me, I'm like, whoa. I'm not ready for that yet. This is something I'm enjoying. When I lose that enjoyment or I lose the fire, then we start talking like that. I will do. Thank you. I appreciate your time,
right,
Steve. I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What's that say?
My pro day.
What's that? Right into it. What? 2 times Mr. Olympia champion? Holy shit! So, actually buzzing now. Just come off a Zoom call with Steve Weinberger, who's the head judge of the Olympia. Everybody knows who Steve Weinberger is, but head judge of the Olympia, been in the industry over 40 years, owns Bev's Gym, which is probably the best gym in the world. I'm not gonna lie, no, it is the best gym in the world. But we've just had a little Zoom call talking about all things men's physique, criteria, what it is they look for, everything from a judge's perspective. The reason for that is I want to put on 3 men's physique posing seminars in RT Fit, 2 before the Olympia, 1 after, all free, but I just want to give back to UK bodybuilding and especially to the men's physique division. So I thought, what better way than getting Steve on and giving his view on all things men's physique. So we've got a real good insight into a lot of topics that people ask, or there's that grey area where people don't really know the right answer, and I feel like that answered everything that you need to know. So look out for when we announce it. It's going to be announced probably around the time this video gets announced, so make sure you're staying tuned on social media and everything like that, because it's going to be a huge announcement, and it's going to be, I won't say first come first serve, it's going to be an application process, and we're going to narrow it down to 20 people only, because I want to get it really intimate, personal, and there's going to be a lot going on. So we've got lots of free goodies, free t-shirts, we've got catering, seminar, Q&A, guest speakers, obviously we've got Steve Weinberg. There's going to be a lot going on, so it's quite exciting. It's going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. So this is all the things you don't see before we do these announcements on social media and whatnot. It's all the graft you put in behind closed doors. But I'm not going to lie, it's been a long day so far already. It's nearly 4 o'clock and I need to train, and I feel exhausted. Not going to lie, but might take a little bit of a pre-workout and get to it. So this is where my members hate me and fall out with me. I turn the music off. I'll turn it right down so I can do my video. That is the perks of owning your own gym. Don't know how many members I'll have left if I carry on doing it, but just this one time.
Mr. Random strikes again?
I am very Mr. Random. Very sporadic in how I train. I make up as I go along. I know exactly what I need to hit in my session, what muscle parts to hit, but I just like to switch it up, keep shocking the body, and just make sure I'm enjoying it. As long as I'm going flat out, getting a good pump, feeling strong, burning body fat, we're doing something right. Let's go.
And head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing.
So what's that, you asked me? What I'm wearing? Oh, okay. This is the new Gymshark conditioning club. Out this week. So when we release this video, this will be available to you guys. If you want to support your brother, Ryan10, that'll get you 10% off it. I actually really like it. Wait till you see the vest. This is a bit of me. If you ever see all my board shorts are a certain version of blue. Favourite colour, brings out the colour in my eyes. So yeah, make sure you check them out. Flat as a dodo. We ain't getting no pumps today. No, definitely not. But it's what it is. So we'll get the work done. It's so hard as well because I said this prep I want to wear a vest to show a bit more skin off. But I typically train, like I say, in hoodies and long t-shirts, so I never think about shaving or anything until I step on stage, because you need to shave with vests and stuff, otherwise you look like a hairy gorilla. So I'm a little bit conscious of it.
Maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming.
Not just saying it, wait, I get my breath. It's brutal. Out of all the rows I've been on, and I'm not just saying this, find that one of the hardest ones to cheat. I know it sounds daft saying why would you want to cheat, but I don't know if it's the cam belt or what on it, but it just feels, you feel the load instantly. It's a heavy machine, but like the biomechanics of where it sits and the control you have to keep, it's unbelievable. And like, I can't even get my breath. It literally obliterates me because you have to put everything into the working set. I think if you start to try and throw it or cheat, you'll get injuries from it. It's a mean machine, this is.
Yeah. Cause I can't fall asleep at night with.
Stand by that. That is brutal. It's brutal. Should probably do this at the end of the session. Got nothing left now.
See much of a difference in strength as the weeks are going on?
So this is a bit of a tricky question. So not going to go into it too much. Oh, I can explain it, but it's not a problem. But typically at this stage of any other prep, I'll be full as a house, strong as an ox, all the calories going in, everything on point, ready to go, locked in. Up until last Friday, which we're on Tuesday now, something like that, because we've got like a 24-hour bug where I was literally coming out both ends for 24 hours. Right as rain now, absolutely fine. Just a flash bug. We all had it, kids had it, everyone. And I dropped like 4 or 5 pounds. Struggled to get my meals in for the day after. So I'm not as full as I normally am, not as strong as I normally am. Today's a slog, not gonna lie, it's a slog. Still getting it done, and I just need to be patient, get a few more days with decent meals in, fill back up, keep the water going in, and then we proceed with going heavier again. I'm staying within my lane, there's no need to cause injury. In the mirror, you can easily let these days get the best of you because you're slightly flatter, you're a bit more watered over, but it is just part of bodybuilding. And I think with age and maturity and repeatedly doing shows, you know the signs. And today's about getting it done, ticking that box and moving on to the next one.
Just on that call with Steve.
Yeah.
Anything throw you off, any surprises with his answers?
The one thing I like about Steve, and this is what I've always respected about him, is he's straight to the point and he'll tell you honestly. So whether that's good or bad, he'll tell you honestly. The things I missed over the years, I didn't feel like I was in a position to be able to ask the head judge of the Olympia where my faults were and stuff, because he probably gets asked that 1,000 times a day. And at the time I was very forgettable, where when I was at the top, I kind of felt like, right, now's the time to really get feedback and home in what my weaknesses are. Everyone can point out your best bits, but it's those flaws and those weaknesses what you need to bring up, and you need those people around you. And Steve has got no bias towards anybody, and he'll tell you how it is. He told me my back wasn't good enough. He told me I posed it wrong, and they're the things I corrected in order to win the Olympia. So going on the call with Steve, obviously I've got the most respect, or utmost respect to him, so I was a bit nervous going into it, because obviously asking the head judge, who judges you in 10 weeks time, if there's anything untoward or is anything going off behind the scenes, all that kind of stuff. But he was straight to the point, and I feel like all the answers he gave is going to shed a lot of highlight and truth to a lot of debates, should we say, within the bodybuilding world. So yeah, really good insight. Definitely puts me in a better mindset, clarity-wise. Oh, just spat everywhere there, sorry about that. All you need to do is focus on yourself, focus on bringing your best package, and that's kind of what he's reiterating. But again, wait till you see it comes out. Hopefully, if you're apply for the event, you might be able to see all of it. But yeah, very insightful. Definitely got a job to do now.
I'll see in my dreams, delusion and reality. I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling.
Yeah, DJ done. Let's go and have a quick look. So that is done. When this video comes out, we'll be nearing week 10, so 10 weeks out, so just over 10 weeks out. Like I say, not making excuses, but I'm on the fill back up after quite a rough weekend. All part and parcel of it. You're never going to have a smooth 16 weeks. You're going to have a lot of ups and a lot of downs, but we'll just see where we're at. I don't know what weight I am because I dropped about 4 pounds over Saturday, Sunday. We're Monday now. There's no point me weighing myself and letting that get in my head. I just need to get the food back in, fill back up, and then when I feel like we're in a good spot, then I'll start weighing again, okay?
Just drinking themselves crazy tonight. Maybe I should.
Yeah, so exactly what I thought. Not particularly where I want to be at this stage, and it's not a negative. I'm very, very particular on how I want to look at certain stages. I should be full as a house right now. Skin very tight, still quite watery, still quite bubbly. I'm the opposite to that. I'm quite stringy. Conditions coming through a bit too much and flat in the midsection. That's all indications of, being drained, needing to fill back up, getting more glycogen in the muscle, and just a bit of a reset. You can even see my face. I've dropped this weekend, but plenty of time, 11 weeks. I don't want to just rush it all back in 24 hours and then run the risk of upset my digestive tract. It's just a patience game, and that's what bodybuilding is. It's playing the long game and being patient each day. A lot of people thinking, the younger self would think, I need to fill back up, have 2 days of mass eating and fill back up. But for me, I don't want to do that because it will upset my tummy. I want to stay flat, I want to stay efficient, I want to keep the metabolism fired and just slowly go back up. So a couple more days, we'll be right as rain again. But judging just off that, I haven't weighed myself, but judging off that, I've definitely down a fair few pounds from where ideally I want to be. Not a problem, we've done this a million times. That's it really. Who's your mate? Bit of Joe Weeder. So we've finally got it, and I know I'm repeating myself because we just talked about it in the gym, but yeah, this is motivation 101. So I should have got this earlier. It's just been a whirlwind of a year. I sent this 2 weeks after the Olympia to get it framed, and I've just got it back 10 weeks from this year's Olympia. But this will be going on the wall. I'm going to show you in a minute where it's going to go, pride and place. But this is what it's all about. So the attendance medal, this isn't a gold medal, this is an attendance medal. So every Olympian who steps on stage gets that medal. And like I say, each jacket is a one of a kind. This frame, I'm a bit gutted, I'm not gonna lie, because this frame had to be 2 inches bigger than the rest of them. All of them are the exact same size, but because it was the 60th Olympia, they went all out. So the logo, everything's bigger, the sizing was bigger. If we'd have had it the same size, we'd have ended up cutting off half the jacket. So we've had to go bigger on this one. And maybe there was a sign in that, because it was the 60th. It was, they don't come around very often. So maybe it was a sign to be a bit bigger. And I did win it, so yeah, pretty buzzing about this. Shall we go and have a look where we're gonna put it?
Still on.
Still. Right, so this is the hallway I was on about. So this is the moment you walk into the gym. So both sides of this wall have double doors into the main gym. And this is where I try and take a lot of my motivation from, and I'm hoping other members get that same feeling when they walk down. But as you can see, we've got quite a lot up here at present. Got to find a place for this one. This is slightly bigger than the rest, so my OCD is kicking in a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but because this was a gold, I'll let and get away with it, and it's the 60th, so justifying it. And I think it's got to go here, hasn't it? It's got to be. Got to be here. So how do we look? Like I say, it's going to be a little bit bigger than the rest, which is going to, it's definitely going to throw me off. I think this year's I'm going to have to make it this size so it fits aesthetically that side. I actually will have to do that, 100%. What are we saying?
I probably left a bit, but I.
What we're saying, yeah? Straight? Yeah? Right, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for coming on the journey. I'm sorry I couldn't show you much about the Gymshark project. I would love to have spilled the beans, and I'm not very good at keeping secrets, so it was good in the fact I didn't show you too much, because I would have just spilled everything. So please don't ask me any more about them, but you will see some unbelievable shorts on the Olympia stage, designed by moi. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Please, obviously subscribe to the channel, show some love, but let me know if there's anything you specifically want to see in this prep series. Like, we're trying to cover everything, and we're going to try and do a topic per episode. But if there's anything specific, let me know, and we'll probably not do it. Nah, I'm joking. We will try and do it. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.